Industrial disasters and their consequences can be devastating, affecting not only the immediate vicinity but also neighboring communities and ecosystems. Untimely disaster management response can lead more individuals exposed to hazardous materials released during these incidents to have long-term effects on their health and sometimes death. The Railwayman is based on one of the world's worst industrial accidents, the Bhopal gas tragedy. Hello everyone, this is Asif. Welcome to next episode. Let's move ahead with the plot summary of the limited series The Railwayman on Netflix. The Bhopal gas tragedy is considered one of the world's biggest and worst industrial disasters. The tragedy occurred on the fateful night of December 2nd, 1984. A toxic gas leak from the Union Carbide India Limited plant in Bhopal engulfed the city, causing brave railway workers to risk their lives to save others because of the terrible situation. First, my deepest condolences to the victims and families affected by the Bhopal gas disaster. The majority of the facts and stories of this disaster are available in the public domain, and this story for this series was written and developed by Ayush Gupta, Vishwas Dhingra and Shiv Ravil. Other than the facts which we already know, the series does not show much. Or I can say that the writers have not put in any extra effort to make this series brilliant. But the writers has created some good characterization with beautiful character development that is superbly likable and generates a lot of emotional impact. Strongest points of this series. This 4-part series strongest point is the actors and their phenomenal acting. Be it K.K. Menon who played Iftikhar Siddiqui, Divendu Sharma as Constable or Babil Khan as Imad Riaz. Several other supporting actors have done a phenomenal job. Their performances brought great depth and authenticity to their respective characters, making them relatable and memorable. The casting of this series is terrific for each and every character, which adds an extra layer to realism to this series. What could have been better? Now coming to another most important aspect of this series, like background music and sound effects, which were not up to the mark. Right from the title music to the whole background music, the sounds were not impactful. For example, in the series Chernobyl, during the high radiation, the device ticking sound still sends shivers down my spine. I'm not comparing the whole series, just an aspect of it. But in Railwayman, acting saves the day and create an excellent and emotional impact. I understand that it happened in 1984 and the art department has pretty much managed the 80s feel with editing the dark gloomy blue tone. Sometimes I feel it was unnecessary and made it difficult to see what's going on, but fortunately it does not hamper the storyline at any point of the series. Can you binge watch this series? Without a doubt, yes. You can easily binge watch this series and it's a must watch too. Even though it has only 4 episodes, an excellent cast and phenomenal acting, it will leave you with a lasting impression and tears. Despite the fact that most important aspects of the disaster were not shown, like what happened to the perpetrators and their cases, did they face any consequences? I think this tragedy deserves to have one episode dedicated to it, but the makers chose otherwise. I totally understand that this happened in 1984 and the art department has pretty much managed the 1980s feel. With editing the dark gloomy blue tone, sometimes I felt it was unnecessary and made it difficult to see what's actually going on. But fortunately it does not hamper the storyline at any point of the time. If you like this series, do check out Chernobyl series, which is based on one of the worst nuclear disasters in the history of humankind. I will meet you with another review in the next video. Until then, have a great weekend and keep binging.